Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today we're going to be talking about United Wholesale Mortgage going with the ticker UWMC. Hopefully I'm going to be able to give you a good update towards this one. I noticed a couple of things in terms of fundamentals I do want to cover today, and then we can move on towards technical analysis. So without further ado, let's jump right into this one. UWM, I did mention this one before, so you'll find my previous video in the description below. But some of the things I do want to talk about, especially since we don't have much news ever since the May 10th date, I start noticing a couple of things here. Let's take a look into the price over book of being 8. Right off the bat, I looked into that and said, hey, something's wrong, because it actually jumped from around 0.95 to 8. So I went back towards their financials. And actually, to be particular, I went back towards their SEC filing, towards their financials. And I saw that the total assets is actually $10.3 million, almost $10.4 million. And right off the bat, I started taking a look into their market cap. Their market cap currently is $14.2 million based on here. And if you were to go towards statistics on Yahoo, it's also 14.22. And so it does make it to be around, let's say, 1.4 of a price over book. Not what's actually being seen here, around 8. So I'm not sure if that's kind of some manipulation or error, etc. Something is off with this one. This is not the first time we've seen a fundamental piece of information that is misleading, but it's quite interesting to see it after it started running and stabilizing, that somehow the price over book is way inflated, even though that's not actually true. Now keep in mind that the price over book for the SP 500 in the market average is sitting at 5. So that means it's still somewhere around 3 times cheaper than the market average. Price over sales, the current average is around 4. Right now here it shows 248, which means it's at 50% discount. So it's definitely something that is looking interesting. The forward price over earnings is 966, which is very bullish. When you're looking into the EPS in the next year and the 5 years are very bullish. Granted, I'm not sure if these are actually the real information or something fishy is happening like the price over book. Now, another thing I do want to take a look at is the emerging industry in terms of the real estate industry itself. Now, keep in mind, I did cover a video on this a bit ago with investor relations, where they did mention that they actually do hedge their own positions in case of a market downtrend or a market crash in the real estate market. And even if the market gets lower, they'd still be able to be profitable. Now, the top 10 real estate markets in 2021, a lot of them are actually in the US, actually all of them. And a big part of it as well is where UWM has operations in it too. And in terms of institutional buyers, what we get to see here is that they're actually continuously adding positions, millions and millions of shares being added in the last few weeks. That's definitely a bullish thing to look at. Now, moving on. Make sure to drop a like to this video to help this channel grow, subscribe on the bottom right and leave notifications on. And without further ado, let's move on towards technical analysis. Now, from a technical analysis standpoint of view, things are looking mixed. So on the moving averages, you have the 10 SMA being above the 30 EMA, which is definitely a very bullish thing to see. The current trading action zone where most positive reversals occur is between the 869 and the 828. The current 50 SMA line is at the 794, and the price point is above all these lines, making it bullish. Now, the 80X is sitting at 2119, suggesting the possibility of a trend here, and the willing percent R seems to be somewhere closer towards neutral, neither overbought or oversold, and the MACD is retracting just a little, very similar to what happened on the 25th of May. Now, if it follows course, that means we might actually get another bullish run. Now, the current momentum is still positive though. Stochastic fast and stochastic slow both are telling you to be careful where the next support is actually at. And the moving average band is currently increasing upwards, which is a bullish thing, but the current moving average band's wings, where the top and the bottom, is 896 and on the bottom 733. Now, on the Fibonacci retracement, you're seeing a very strong support at the 862, below there 772, and below there 625. Current resistances are 935, 1008, 1112, and 1245. Now, in terms of the price line action, you're seeing a significant support level sitting at the 880. Below there, another very strong one at the 840, followed by the 813 / the 798. Following that, you're seeing another one at 772, and then 757, and then another strong one at 720. and then going down a little bit further to 674. Current resistances, from what we can see here, is that there is a strong resistance sitting at the 919. Above there, a little bit of a weaker one at 953, a strong one at $10, and then one at 1050, following that 1095, and finally 1169 and 1245. Comes to the question to Ed, what do you actually think about this one? For this one, for the company, I'm still remain very bullish onto it. I do have a position. I still have some calls that will probably expire by the end of the month anyway if it doesn't reach $10. But in this sense, I do believe in this stock as a longer term investment because I do think that they are nowhere near Rocket. They're actually a lot better in terms of the competition. Their numbers might be a little bit not the best here and there, but in general, it still beats the market average, and they still have a lot of potential with growth. So I'm very bullish towards this one. In terms of a price target, I don't see myself selling anything before it hits $20, but that is at least my opinion. What do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day.
Now, if you made it this far into the video, I do recommend that you go ahead and join our Discord server. There's a lot of amazing folks in here. We do a lot of discussions here into the trading floor throughout the day. A lot of people are in there, and we do ask questions. You can ask me any question you would like on there. We do post research and DDs, and we hold weekly chat sessions. And we also do have a lounge in there. So make sure to actually join that and join the fun there. Have a wonderful day and a good one.